Hi everyone, you are welcome to this episode of hormonal imbalance. So in this class, I will be telling you the meaning of hormones, what hormonal imbalance is, and signs and symptoms. If you don't try to balance your hormone, what it can cause. I will be telling you the link between hormonal imbalance and infertility. And lastly, I will be telling you how you can balance your hormones naturally. My name is Lady K of Earth Flood Me. Follow me, guys. So what is hormonal imbalance? Hormonal imbalance occurs when your body has too much or too little of one or more hormones in your body. A lot of people keep saying they are having hormonal imbalance, but they don't even know what hormones means. This is your body signal. They are like your body messengers. Hormones are the chemical signals. They carry messages or instructions from one part of the body to another. This is the reason why you see a lot of women, they don't see their period regularly. Why some women do not ovulate? It might be due to hormonal imbalance. Everything I'm going to be teaching in this episode today, I'm going to be relating it to women that are trying to get pregnant. You know, this is mainly for TTC mom, and if you are not trying to get pregnant, you can still join us and learn, even if you are not married, because it is very important for we women to know how our body works, the right and the wrong symptoms, so that when you notice any symptoms in your body and you know, no, this symptoms is not something I should be having, you report to your doctor or gynecologist immediately. So this class is for everyone. But in a situation where I'm trying to relate it with women trying to get pregnant, you should try to understand that 80% of my followers are TTC moms. As a woman generally, or as a woman that is trying to get pregnant, what are the hormones that is very important for you as a woman to make sure you monitor? These hormones, you must not have too much, you must not have too little. If you have too much or too little, it can affect your fertility life. So make sure these hormones, they are within the normal range. And anytime you go for hormonal provide test, ask your gynecologist or ask your doctor, are my hormones balanced? So I'll be listing the hormones for you now on the board so that you can see. I may not be able to tell you the functions or what they do, but at least you'll be able to see them. So I'll be listing out the hormones for you now. And these are the hormones. We have progesterone, we have prolactin, we have LH, FSH, we have estrogen, we have testosterone, and we have AMH. So you see these hormones, they are very important, especially this for men and the other ones for women. So checking these hormones in your body if you are trying to get pregnant is really very important. So I'll be putting the functions opposite them right now. So these are the list of the key hormones that you need to know, and I just explained that now in a way that everybody will be able to understand. Even people that do not understand big grammar like me, we are all going to understand it. So this is it. Progesterone. This is not all the hormones. I'm not trying to let you know these are maybe this is everything. No, this, I just said these are the key hormones. If you are trying to get pregnant, or let me say you are having low libido, so these are the key hormones, especially for women that are trying to get pregnant. And we still have more than this, but I want you to know that this is very, very important. These are the important hormones. So this is progesterone, menstrual cycle regulation, to support pregnancy. This progesterone, if you notice women that are having low progesterone, when they get pregnant, they might experience miscarriage, because this progesterone hormone is the hormone that can support the pregnancy. It can thicken the lining of the womb and helps to support pregnancy. So if your progesterone hormone is too low, you might not be able to carry your pregnancy till full term. So if you know you are having low progesterone, make sure you watch this video so that you'll be able to know what you can do. So the prolactin hormone involved in milk production. this is the reason why so many women that are giving birth or that are pregnant, they usually experience nipple discharge. The reason is because of this prolactin hormone. When you are pregnant, it goes up naturally. So it sends message to your brain that this person is pregnant, then it keeps rising up, rising up, rising up. Then you might be producing milk, breast milk. So for some women that are not pregnant, you are not breastfeeding, you are having this hypolactin, it is not a good thing. Because of that, some women have been having irregular period, they have not been ovulating, and they have not been able to get pregnant fast. So if you know you are having hypolactin, I've already dropped the full video on how to control it, how to manage it, and how to make sure it goes down naturally. It's on my YouTube channel, so you can check out the videos. So this LH hormone, it triggers ovulation and stimulates ovaries to produce eggs. So if you know you are having low LH or high LH, then something might be wrong. Now let me make an instance for you. Do you know that if you go and buy ovulation test kits, what do you used to see on it? They will write LH on it. This is the reason why. Because the LH hormone, it is the hormone that triggers ovulation. At the time you are supposed to release an egg or you are supposed to ovulate, it goes up on its own. So this is like an ovulation hormone. And if you know that you are not ovulating and your hormones, your LH is high, it might mean you're having PCOS, or you might need to work on yourself. You might need to go and see your gynecologist or your medical doctor so that they will know what to do about it. Because some women do ovulation tests every time and they keep saying 2 lines, 2 lines, 2 lines. That does not mean you are ovulating every day. It might be because you are having hormonal imbalance. Know that and know peace. So now let's move to the next one, which is FSH. It stimulates the growth of follicles in the ovaries. What are the follicles? They are the sac containing the egg. So like I said before, make sure you go for hormonal providers to check these hormones in your body if they are within the normal range. So my people, the next one is estrogen, which regulates menstrual cycle involving period and ovulation. Before I continue, I just want you to know that the benefits of these hormones are more than this, but I just want you guys to know the hints. Yeah, just to know the tips, the hints. I'm not going deeper, like I said. I'm not going deeper. I'm just trying to let everyone know what it means, and so that you can have the basic knowledge about it, about each and every hormone we are mentioning here. So the next one is testosterone hormone. They are in charge of sperm production in men. It is very essential for men. If you know you and your wife have been trying to get pregnant, please make sure you go for hormonal provide test too. They are going to check all these hormones in your body too as a man. And a man that is having low testosterone, you might be having sperm problem. Know that and know peace. So if you're a woman, you want your husband to watch this video, please make sure you share the link with them. You show them this side. It is very important. It is not only women that are having hormonal imbalance. Men too do have hormonal imbalance. So the AMH hormone, it is the hormone indicating the number of eggs you have remaining as a woman. Do you know, as a woman, either you are 30 years old, 35 years old, 21 years old, there are eggs you have remaining. Yes, and this hormone will help you to check. It will help you to know the number of eggs you are having remaining. The lower your AMH, it means you have just few eggs left. So if you are trying to get pregnant, these hormones are the key hormones for you to check. Hormonal imbalance is real. Either you are trying to get pregnant or not. Even young ladies outside, they are having hormonal imbalance. Yes, I'm saying this over and over again. Yes, they do. They do. So this video is for women generally. Either you are trying to get pregnant or not. It is for you. So I hope everybody understands what these hormones are. You have enough basic knowledge about these hormones. So that is the little things I want you to know about these hormones before we move on to the symptoms of hormonal imbalance in a woman. Guys, you're welcome back. In this episode, I'll be talking about the symptoms of hormonal imbalance in women. If you're having hormonal imbalance, how can you know you are having hormonal imbalance without even going for hormonal provide test? Some women do not know they are not having. Some girl child, they don't know. Some young ladies, they don't know, because the reason why most people know they are having hormonal imbalance nowadays is because they are trying to get pregnant and they notice it's not working out well for them. Why some women, because their period is irregular, or let me say they are not ovulating, those are the general symptoms of hormonal imbalance. Now, what are the symptoms, other symptoms you notice in, or let me say signs? So what are the signs and symptoms of hormonal imbalance apart from maybe irregular period or trying to get pregnant and it's not working out well for you? So I'll be listing them out for you now. The first one is mood swing. So I don't want you to mind the way my handwriting is on the board. I'm so sorry about that. I have listed the symptoms of hormonal imbalance. We have more than this. We have more than 20. But I just said, okay, let me list few common ones for you. You might be having hormonal imbalance without having as much as this. Your own might just be few symptoms, and your own symptoms might be different from other person's symptoms. But what I want you to note is the type of hormone in your body that is not balanced will determine the symptoms that you can be having. For instance, someone that is having high prolactin, the symptoms she is going to be having might be different from someone that is having low or high estrogen. The symptoms you are experiencing when you are having hormonal imbalance might be different from another person. So that does not mean the person is not having hormonal imbalance, or that does not mean you are not having. And some women do not even know they are having hormonal imbalance. They don't know, because they don't know all these symptoms are linked to hormonal imbalance. Why some women might need to go for tests, which we call hormonal provide test, the one I talked about the other time, for them to be able to check if their hormones are within the normal range or they are not within the normal range. The first on my list is mood swing. If you are having mood swing, you might need to go for this test. The second one is anxiety and depression. Anything that happens makes you to feel sad, you feel like staying alone, you don't feel like talking to people about what you're going through, you feel so depressed, you might need to talk to people, you might need to go for this test. This is one of the symptoms of hormonal imbalance. So the third one is insomnia. This is when you are having inability to sleep, when you are having irregular sleeping pattern. You find it so difficult for you to sleep. Even when you are able to sleep, between few hours, 1, 2, 3 hours, you wake up again and you find it so difficult to sleep. So this is another symptoms of hormonal imbalance. So the third one is menstrual changes. Irregular menstrual cycle. Someone that this month you are having 21-day cycle, next month again you are having 35-day cycle, next 3 months or next 2 months you are having 28-day cycle. Your menstrual cycle length is changing. That could be a symptoms of hormonal imbalance. And under these menstrual changes, we still have people that are having periods that are more than normal days. The normal period days is within 3 to 6 or 7 days, but we have seen women that are having period for 14 days, 10 days, they still keep menstruating. This is not a good sign. It could be a sign of hormonal imbalance. You might need to see your doctor as soon as possible. And for some women too, that are not even seeing their period at all, they see their period this month, they don't see it next month. Some people, they do not even see it for 2, 3, 4 months. So this is a sign of hormonal imbalance. You might need to go and see your doctor or to go for hormonal provide test to check if you are having hormonal imbalance and which of the hormone is not balanced. So the next one is infertility. Now, so many women that are trying to get pregnant, they're always after doing pelvic scan, treating infection. They are forgetting that they might be having hormonal imbalance. Hormonal imbalance is a very, very critical condition. It can affect women that are trying to get pregnant not to conceive at all. So some people usually think because you are seeing your period monthly, you are not having hormonal imbalance. No, and no. You might be seeing your period monthly, and you are having hormonal imbalance. So if you know you are trying to get pregnant, either for a long time or for a short period of time, all you need to do is to go and drop your blood where they are doing tests. Check your hormones. Be sure they are within the normal range. That is the bitter truth. Now, the next one is acne. So many women used to have acne on their face. They used to have skin changes, especially women that are having polycystic ovarian syndrome, which we call PCOS. You see them out there, you see their face, and they usually have a lot of acne on their face. Don't be scared. Try to go for the test to check if it is hormonal imbalance or not. Another one is breast changes. We have seen situations where women are complaining of breast sore, breast pain, or abnormal nipple discharge due to hormonal imbalance. Some women think this is normal, but in some situations it might not be normal. It could be a sign of hormonal imbalance, especially the abnormal nipple discharge. If you know you are not pregnant, you have not given birth, and you are experiencing abnormal nipple discharge, you might need to go for breast scan and hormonal provide test to go and check your prolactin hormone. Let them do breast scan to know if you're having breast cyst or any other problem. So the next one on my list is vaginal dryness. If you always feel dry in your vagina all the time, you notice your vagina is not producing the natural lubricants, please and please, you might need to go for this hormonal provide test. So other ones, we have changes in appetite, we have hot flashes and night sweat. The other one is weight changes. Today you weigh 55, next week again you are weighing 65. Within a month or 2 months you're adding like 8 kg without changing your diet, without stressing yourself. So this is very important for you as a woman. If you notice you are experiencing weight changes and it's been so consistent, you might need to go for this test. Last one I'm going to be talking about here now is anovulation. Anovulation is the absence of ovulation in the presence of period or in the presence of menstruation. Now let me make you to understand. Do you know so many women are seeing their period and they are not ovulating? So many women are experiencing anovulation. They see their period monthly. They are trying to get pregnant, right? It's not working. They don't even know they are having hormonal imbalance. They don't even know they are not ovulating because they see their period monthly. Fine girl, if you are seeing your period monthly, it does not guarantee you that you are ovulating. This is the reason why it is very important for you to make sure you do ovulation test. Make sure you are doing follow-up on your ovulation. Get ovulation test kits. Go for follicle tracking. Let them track everything for you, or you can get your ovulation test kit to keep tracking yourself. This is very important. You might see your period without ovulating. So anovulation means the absence of ovulation in the presence of period. So the person is just like this circle. This is menstruation. This is ovulation. So at the beginning of the circle, maybe this is your first day of your circle. When you see your period, this is the 5th day. Then here you are supposed to ovulate. So anovulation means you are skipping this place. So you see your period without ovulating, then just come here. That means you never released any egg. That is what it means. It means you see your period, which is the first step. Then the second step here, that you're supposed to ovulate, you never ovulated, you see your period again. That is what we call an ovulation. A lot of women experience this due to hormonal imbalance, but they don't know because they are seeing their period. So how would you know? Go for hormonal provide test. It will show you if you are having hormonal imbalance or not. This is the reason why it is very important. This class is not only meant for women that are trying to get pregnant. Even as a girl child, even as a lady, if you know you are above 20 years old, please and please notice all these symptoms in your body. If you notice your period is irregular, you are having chronic pain, menstrual pain. Under these menstrual changes, some women used to have chronic menstrual pain. When we are talking about menstrual pain, it's normal for menstrual pain to be mild. It will not disturb you from doing anything. You might just be feeling it, once in a while. But once you realize you are seeing your period, or you want to see your period, and the pain is chronic, that it's affecting you from going for your daily activities. Let's say, for instance, you go to your class every day, or you go to your shop every day, but because you want to see your period, or you are seeing your period, you cannot even do anything. You cannot cook for yourself, you cannot go out, you cannot go to class because of the pain. You might need to go for this test. So if you know you're a lady of 20 years and above, you're not trying to get pregnant, fine. If you notice any of these symptoms, don't joke with yourself, don't joke with your future, because you might take it with levity and now, but hormonal imbalance might cause infertility. Because so many women that are having low progesterone, some women are not able to get pregnant. Even when some women get pregnant, they still have miscarriage. Because progesterone, this is the hormone that will help you to thicken the lining of your womb when you are pregnant. So if it is too low, it will not be able to do what? It will not be able to support your pregnancy. That is the reason why you see a lot of women with low progesterone that usually experience miscarriage. So don't say, oh my God, I'm still young, I'm not even engaged, I don't even care if I have a boyfriend or not, I don't care if my period is coming. But you are above 20 years old, start dealing with it now. It is very important. The earlier you know this, the better. Start going for your test. Going for tests once in a while will not kill you. Mind you, a lot of women that are having infertility now, that are just knowing they are having hormonal imbalance, their own might have started since. But because nobody was able to tell them, nobody was able to let them know that this thing is symptoms of hormonal imbalance, this symptoms is a symptom of hormonal imbalance which can affect your fertility life later in the future. I bet you, if most of them know from the early stage, I bet you they would have started taking care of themselves. So as a lady, don't joke with your health. If you know you are having these symptoms, or you have done your hormonal provider test, they told you that you are having hormonal imbalance, or your result is showing that you are having hormonal imbalance, no problem. I will be showing you what you can use to balance your hormones. So some of you that are having high prolactin, like I was saying earlier, I already dropped the video on my YouTube channel. So if you know you are having issue with your progesterone, estrogen, LH, FSH, AMH and other ones, so this remedy I am about to show you is the best, and it is really very, very good for it. My name is Lady K of Health Blog. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe so that next time I drop a YouTube video, you are going to get a notification that Lady K has dropped a video. Hey guys, so you're welcome back. I'll be showing you the recipes you need to balance your hormone. If you are having hormonal imbalance, due to that you have not been seeing your period regularly and you are not ovulating, you are having irregular period, mood changes, acne on your face, or you have been trying to get pregnant. So I would advise you to try this out. I'll advise you to try this out, and I will show you the recipes one after the other, what you need to get. I've been saying this I've been saying this on my page for the past few years, and I've never done the full video. So the first seed you need to get is flaxseed. This is flaxseed. I hope you're writing them down. Flaxseed. I will write it on the board when I'm through so that I can make the video and join into this video so that everybody will be able to see and understand. The second one is pumpkin seeds. Can you see how it looks like? So the third one is sunflower seeds. So the fourth one is sesame seeds. So before we go into the video on how to prepare this, I just feel like showing you the recipes one after the other. And I know a lot of you are going to ask me, Lady K, how can I get these seeds? I sell them. Yes, I do sell them. So if you want to buy, you can patronize me. My WhatsApp number is on the screen. You can order from there. Or if you have anybody selling seed around you, if you don't want to buy from me due to one reason or the other, you can try to check any store or anywhere they are selling seeds. If you are in Nigeria, there are so many people that are selling seeds, even though there are not really many. You can get it from them. Make sure you get the original one. But for people in maybe in the UK, Canada, US, if you go to all these stores like Walmart, real Canadian store, all these Amazon, you can order from there. So can you see? So these are the things you need to balance your hormones naturally. You are going to take this for at least 3 months. This is not a magic. I know some of you are expecting it to be like, okay, you are taking it for 2 weeks, for 1 week. No, this is never a magic. You are going to start taking it now, or anytime you know you want to start. Then you take it for at least 3 months. That means you are doing it every month. So I know some of you, before the 3rd month, your hormones will be balanced. Some people, they might need to continue it, while some people around that 3 months, God would have answered their prayer. Some people even before the 3rd month. So I'm recommending this for you for the minimum of 3 months without stopping. And I'll be showing you how to prepare, how to take and when to take, who can take them, and every other thing. You know, on this YouTube channel, I will drop the full video on how you are going to use everything. So let's go, guys. So in this video, I will be showing you how to prepare your seed cycling for to balance your hormones if you are having hormonal imbalance. So these are the four seeds you need. You need your sesame seeds, you can see. You need your sunflower seeds, you can see. You need your flax seed, you can see. And you need your pumpkin seeds. So I'll be showing you the method we are going to be using. You have 2 ways of preparing it. And I'll be showing you the 2 ways now. So remember I told you are going to take this thing for at least 3 months for it to be more effective. So now this is how you are going to, this is the first method. The first method is you can either combine these pumpkin seeds and the flax seed together. You take it for the first 2 weeks of your cycle, then you combine these 2 together and take it at the last 2 weeks of your cycle. Now I'm going to explain better on this. I told you have 2 methods of using this. This first method is you are going to combine these 2 together. You take it at the first 2 weeks of your cycle. Let's say you start your period today. Today is the first day of your cycle, and this is the beginning of your cycle. That means you are starting these 2. For now, you take it for 2 weeks. Even if you are seeing your period, you should not stop. Then after the 2 weeks, you now jump to these ones. So that is what I mean by you take this for the first 2 weeks of your cycle, then you take this for the last 2 weeks of your cycle. That is what I mean. So that is the first method. The second method is you can start with flaxseed, which is this one, which is the first seed. You start with this. Let's say you start your period today, then you start with this, which is your flaxseed. You take this for the first 7 days of your cycle. Let's say you start your period today, you take this for 7 days. You start taking with this during your period for 7 days. Then after the 7th day, you jump this to pumpkin seed, this one. Can you see? You take it for another 7 days. Then on the 15th day, which is the 3rd week, you go to your sunflower seeds, which is this one. Can you see? Then on the 4th week, you are going to jump to sesame seeds. Can you see? So you take this one, immediately you start seeing your period again, you jump back to your flax seed. That is the second method, which means each seed represents each week in a month. Now let me make an example for you. We have 4 weeks in a month, right? You start, this is the first week, this is the 2nd week, this is the 3rd week, this is the 4th week. Can you see? Let me explain again. Flax seed is the 4th seed, pumpkin seed is the 2nd seed, sunflower seed is the 3rd seed, then sesame seed is the 4th seed. So that means the 1st week, 2nd week, 3rd week, 4th week. And I don't want you to make this mistake. Some people will be thinking, okay, on January 1st you have to take this one, on February 1st you have to start this one. No, the day you saw your period is the first day of your cycle. So even if you are seeing your period on the 31st of March, which is this month, if you are seeing your period on the 31st, that is the first day of your cycle. That means you are starting this one that day. That is what it means. That means you are starting this one that day, because that is the first day of your cycle. So if you are, let's say today is on 21st, you are seeing your period today, which is on 21st, then you are going to start taking this today, because today is the first day of your cycle and this week is your first week. So when you take this one for 7, then on the 8th day you continue with this one. So on the 15th day, which is the 3rd week, you jump to this one. Then on the 21st day you jump to this one. I hope I'm able to explain to you very well. So if you remember the first method I talked about, I said you can mix these two and these two together, this one and this one. So what you are going to do is you are going to take 1 spoon out of this one and 1 spoon out of this one, or you mix the two together, then measure it before you prepare. So if you want to do it 2-2, instead of taking this one 1st week, 2nd week, 3rd week and 4th week, you can take these two together for 2 weeks and take these two together for 2 weeks. That is the first method I told you, but I didn't explain. Now let's say you want to take this together for 2 weeks. You mix the two together, then you measure them before you use them. That means you have to take it for 2 weeks instead of 1 week. So 2 weeks for this one, 2 weeks for this one. And I will be showing you the 2 method. If you want to go for the 2 method, I will be explaining to you how you can go for the 2 method. So let's say today you saw your period today. Today is the first day of your cycle. We are going to be starting with this. So I'll be explaining to you right now, one after the other. So I've gotten the water ready, I've gotten the cup and the spoon. So let's say I saw my period today and I want to start with this cycling. Then you are going to start with your flaxseed. So this is how you are going to start. You measure a full spoon, tablespoon, not teaspoon, tablespoon, the spoon we used to heat, this one. Can you see? So you measure it inside the cup. Then you can rinse it very well before you soak it. Make sure you rinse it very well. But because I'm not going to drink this one, I just want to use it to make video for you. That is the reason why I'm not rinsing it. So you pour a cup of water, either this size or this size of cup of water. You pour it inside. So this is how it is. Can you see how it's going to look like? So this is how it's going to look like. So then you can try to cover it, and you are going to cover it overnight. You are taking this water once in a day. You are doing this seed cycling once in a day. So if you know you want to take it this night, soak it in the morning, maybe before you go out or before you go to your shop. Then you cover it in the morning. When you come back at night, maybe after eating or before eating, then you can drink the water. Sieve and drink the water. These seeds are edible. I mean, you can eat them. It won't affect you. But for some of you that can't eat it, just sieve it and eat. It's just the water you need. So you are going to do this the first day. You do it again the second day. You do it again the 4th day till the 7th day. So after the 7th day, then you now go to your pumpkin seed. Now let me show you how you are going to be doing soaking your pumpkin seeds. Like I said earlier, make sure you rinse your seed very well before you soak them. Make sure you rinse it very well. So this is how the pumpkin seeds look like. Can you see? So you just need just 1 spoon like this. Then you pour it inside. Can you see? Make sure you rinse it before you soak it. Then you cover it overnight if you want to take it in the morning. But if you know you want to take it at night, do this in the morning, cover it. So this is how everything will go down. You can see. So just make sure you soak. It is only the water you need. So after soaking, then you sieve the water. When you are ready to take it, then you drink the water. That is what you need, just the water. But it is edible. If you know you can eat it, you can eat it. It will not affect you. So that is it about it. So like I explained before, when you start with this one for 7 days, after, let's say you start your period today, you soak this one every day for 7 days. Then on the 8th day, you soak this one every day for 7 days again. Then on the 15th day, which is the 3rd week, you take this one again. You are going to soak it the same way you soaking this one every day for 7 days. Then when you are through with it again, sorry, this is the 3rd one. The sunflower is the 3rd one. You soak it after soaking this one. Then this one is the last one, which is the sesame seeds, is the last one. So you are soaking them the same way, but different time of your cycle. So I hope everybody understand better now. So I will explain on the board again how you are going to be soaking them, because I know it is not everybody that is going to understand at once. So the method is, you are starting with flaxseed, soak, drink for 7 days. Then you move to pumpkin seed, soak, drink for 7 days. Then you move to your sunflower seed, soak, drink for 7 days. Then you move to your sesame seed, soak, drink for 7 days. And start immediately. You start your period, not finish. You are going to start with this, and you start immediately after you start your period. Now let me show you the second method I explained to you, which is the one for 2 weeks. I've already explained the first method, which is starting with your flax seed, taking for 1 week. Then to your pumpkin seed, you take for 1 week. Then to your sunflower seed, you take for 1 week. Then to your sesame seed, you take for 1 week. When you start your period again, you jump to your flax seed. Now this is the second method. You are going to soak your pumpkin and your flax seed together. Immediately you start your period, you start soaking together and be drinking for 2 weeks. Now this is your pumpkin seed, right? You pour it inside. Then you go to your flax seed. Can you see now? So you soak them together instead of differently. So you soak them together, and when you cover it, you allow it to soak for some hours. If you want to take it at night, soak in the morning when you wake up rather. And if you know you want to take it in the morning, you soak it at night before you sleep. So you cover it like this, and this is what you'll be doing for 2 weeks when you start your period. If you know you prefer soaking these two together, do it for 2 weeks. Then when you are through, after 2 weeks, you come to this one again. You start joining them together. You start joining these two together. You'll be combining them, soaking them together the same way you are soaking this one. You'll be soaking them together. You soak overnight if you want to take it in the morning, or you can soak in the morning if you want to take it at night. Just make sure you soak for at least 10 to 12 hours before you drink them. So that is how you are going to be doing it. I will still make an explanation for you on the board so that you'll be able to see and understand. So this is how you'll be doing it every month. Let me explain better again. If you want to do it differently, you see your period today, take this one today, you start it today. Then when you know that you have taken it for 7 days, you go to this one, which is pumpkin seed, you take it for 7 days. You go to sunflower seed, you take it for 7 days. Then you start this one. For some people that are having short cycle, let's say this 7 days, 7 times 4 is 28 days, right? If your menstrual cycle length is not up to 28 like me, I'm having 24 days cycle, that means you are taking this one for 4 days, because before you complete the 7 days, you will see your period. Just know that immediately you see your period, jump back to flaxseed. This one is meant to be taken when you are your period. So when you see your period, start this one. Then you jump to this one for 7 days again. This one for 7 days. Even after taking the 3, if it is immediately you see your period, you might jump this sesame seed. But if you are on this one anytime, any day before you now see your period, jump to this one. For people that are having longer cycle, like let's say you are having 32-day cycle, 33-day cycle, you know this seed, if you are doing it 7 days, I hope you know that it is on the 20th day you are going to finish this one. So if your cycle is longer than 28 days, don't stop this one. You continue using this one till you see your period before you now come to this one. So I hope I'm able to explain to you guys better. If you have any question, you are free to ask. I'll be writing few things on the board now so that everybody will be able to see and understand better. I'm going to be showing you the recipes one after the other. I will write them out for you so that you'll be able to see it very well. So guys, these are the 4 seeds I need you to get, and I already showed you the picture. I know you have a lot of questions for me. Who can take this remedy? Anybody can take it, except for women that are pregnant. If you know you are not pregnant or you are trying to get pregnant, you can try it out. Even a child of 20 years and above can take it. So it is for every woman, and even men can take it, because men do have all these hormones we are talking about too in their body, but it is specially recommended for women. That is who I'm recommending it for. But if you know you want to take it along with your husband, so be it. It is very good, but it is for women. So if you are pregnant, avoid this combo. If you are pregnant, avoid any of my combo, please and please. At least if you are pregnant and you are watching me, it means God has used the decade to push you to somewhere, so you can continue to push yourself at this stage. But if you know you are trying to get pregnant or you are not trying to get pregnant and you are having hormonal imbalance, try this out. When can I start this remedy? If you want to start this remedy, like I said earlier, it's for 3 months, minimum of 3 months. That does not mean you can't take it for more than 3 months. So you can take it for more than 3 months. Yes. And if you still want to take it for like a month or 2 months, no problem. But as I'm recommending it for you that minimum of 3 months is okay, so that it can work very well. Because for you to be able to balance hormone, it is not a day job. It is not a day job. So that is the end of the video for today about hormonal imbalance. If there's anything you notice I didn't talk about and you feel like asking me, feel free to drop your question under the comment section. I will be there to reply you. If there's anything you want to talk to me about, or you want to book for consultation with me, feel free to do that. My WhatsApp number is on the screen. You can easily write me on WhatsApp and say, Lady K, I want to book a consultation with you. And if there's any of my other products you have had it in mind that you want to get since all these years or all these months and you have not gotten, my WhatsApp number is on the screen. You can try to order from there. And if you have gotten any of my products, you have patronized me before, either of recent or before, my God will continue to bless you. And I pray you will not lack any good in your life. My God will continue to do that wonder in your life. And for some of the women that are trying to get my product but they still don't have the money to get, my God will provide for you. Thank you so much, everyone. For some of you that don't know I say about products, let me show you. This is my company paper bag. I do sell other products. If you're having infection, PID, hormonal imbalance, PCOS, PCOS app. If you're having blocked fallopian tube, the app is available. So many other herbs, I do sell them. So you can message me on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is on the screen to patronize me. So we are going to meet in the next video, where I'm going to be teaching you about the cloves, malt, and milk. If you know you are in for it, please and please make sure you don't go anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not, because I'm going to be dropping a lot of sweet things for you here on my YouTube channel. My name is Lady K of Explore Me. Have a wonderful day, my family. Bye.